Aries is a fucking mind of her own. My expedition has returned. A pet cat is meaningless and only wastes food. It must be eliminated. It must be eliminated. It must be eliminated. Who fucking dares? This music is so fucking loud. I'm like deaf now. Going Logris. I don't have to run to Logris. Where the fuck do you take me for? I have sinned. I am a vile, selfish soul. I must die. I must die. I must die. He was always tougher than boiled leather to see. I feel so dizzy. I'm not sure whether to blame Inominat or Rokuro's beating. Yes. The individual is but a cog in service of the whole. The tranquility of all represents the highest level of happiness for the individual. I don't get what's happening. Establishment and I are dedicated to providing food, place to rest, and any other assistance besides. I didn't mean to rest, but I'm resting. Time of tranquility has come. The gift of the Empyrean and Omenot must be obeyed. There is no need for emotion. There is no need for thought. Quell perilous emotion. Obey proper reason.
First, I took nectar to escape all my hardships, and I drank to run from all my pain. Even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town. What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, drinking is a far better option than falling under Inominat's control.
Is it? I provide the sustenance required to sustain the activity of individuals. That is my role. I can't run away any longer. I must purge my malevolent heart and be reborn as a man of reason. Must change myself. Be reborn.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I
Kakiku.
apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
I'm sorry, what? Man who is swayed by desire is useless to the many. That means I am unworthy of existence. I must be erased from this world. Erased from this world. There is no place for questions. Simply do what must be done. I don't have to run to Logos, right? I'm gonna do it because I might miss skits. Nice.
If I'm in this 100%.
Where's the... I would have missed shit.
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
My existence is a burden for the many. My final duty is to end it myself. That is the highest service I can perform for the many. The path of reason must be followed to its end. Again, this game has gotten too real for me. Can I stop?
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection.
Oh.
They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
Oh. I got rid of my pet dog. An animal that requires looking after by a child is devoid of purpose. Oh my god. Seeking solace for animals is human vanity. It is void of meaning and worth. Animals must serve as sustenance or labor. Yes, consume food distributed and perform assigned tasks. Perform assigned tasks. Perform assigned tasks. All food in the capital is now rationed. Everyone, from the royal family to soldiers and the humblest of commoners, must perform assigned work to receive food. It is orderly, fair, and guarantees just treatment. Order and fairness. Order and fairness. I hate it here.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Oh my god. Not individuals. We are but motes that make up the world. Remember that at all times. Flowers and other extravagances are distractions. Eliminate what is worthless. Eliminate what is worthless. Eliminate what is worthless. Well, if I can eliminate what is worthless, can I eliminate you people? You're worthless, right? We took advantage of the era of disaster to profit by selling food on the black market. We must atone for this sin. We must administer our own punishment. Spirits and other stimulating beverages are nothing but a poison to the many. They are worthless. Eliminate what is worthless. Eliminate what is worthless. I will not begin loading supplies for the Abbey. Understood. Begin task. Begin task. Dispel doubt and confusion. Obey reason. You are a vessel for serving the many. Yes, unaware as a Moloch. I wanna go home. Even children have tasks they can perform. Must serve the many. Serve the many. Serve the many. Obey reason. Obey reason. Obey reason. Obey reason. Obey reason. Obey reason. Girl.exe has stopped working.
Even the capital is silent as death.
Inominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
Maintain order. Maintain order. Maintain order. Maintain order. Maintain order. Maintain order. Townsperson.exe has also stopped working. Reason abhors unnecessary action. But will that alone lead to progress? Questions like that are an affront. You're right, but you would question reason? You're right. Reason is the only way. I must obey. We have only to obey the great Empyrean and Nominat. We shall serve as a shield for the people. Tools of the people. Ah, tools for the people, I meant. Oh, go home. Made uniform. Meaningless extravagance? But of course, it stands against reason. I must remove it, now, for reason. There is no need for thought. Simply act in accordance with all rules. Oh, I see. To talk to that guy, you have to go over. Obey the teachings of Shepherd Artorias. Have faith in the blessing of the Empyrean and Nominat, so that our paradise may come. So that our paradise. Paradise. God, I fucking hate it here. Once again, if you eliminate what is worthless, can I eliminate all of these townspeople? They're worthless. No point to any of them. Fine. There's no need for reflection. Trust all to the Abbey. There's no need for reflection. Do what must be done. We have only to obey the Lord Shepherd Artorias. We will serve as a sword for the people, as tools for the people. You mustn't chase pleasure. It is shameful to seek pleasure. It is forbidden. True reason. And yet, we... On my head. There's no point in performing music for the ephemeral entertainment of others. But, music. Music makes my heart... I can see reason. A visually pleasing garden holds no value, nor does a view of the cathedral. I shall dig up this garden and turn it into farmland to produce more food. The fuck? Service toward the many. Service toward the many. Service toward the many. Service toward the many. Oh. I was complicit in High Priest Gideon's crimes. I must accept my punishment. The same punishment as the High Priest's. Death? Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Well order. Well order. Praying for salvation is the most vile selfishness. We must do what we must for all the... Let me try that again. We must do what we must for the all rather than spend time in vain prayer. Tranquil order and service toward the many is all the great Empyrean desires of humanity. Tranquil order and service toward the many, the great Empyrean's desire. Great Empyrean's desire. Great Empyrean's desire. I must cast aside my desire for power. It is the foulest form of greed. But my hatred for Artorias will not fade so easily. It is all very clear. Your mind strains against reason. It is a poisonous thing. It must be eliminated. A tranquil world, a tranquil heart, a time of tranquility, a tranquil future. The suppression of humanity is our just penitence. Penitence to the world must be made. Penitence must be made. Penitence must be made. The time of tranquility has come. The paradise of Shepherd Artorias is nigh. The time of tranquility has come. Fair to the way I just talked to you. Shut up, let me talk to the other guy. Oh my god. Appearing in Nominat's creation is manifest. Eliminate what is worthless. Now that it's so hungry it can't move, I'll... no. No. That's so...
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
Extravagance is useless. The useless must be swept away. It's the way of reason. Simplicity in all things, in the world, in the human soul. Needless extravagance must be eliminated. But this fountain, we played so much together here. Yeah, those are some good memories. But they are meaningless, just like this fountain. You do speak reason. Eliminate what is worthless. Eliminate what is worthless.
I knew it. I said all along that taverns are dens of evil. Now there is no one left who desires that demon drink. It clouds man's judgment and causes good people to fall into corruption and sin. It should never have existed. Taverns shall now only live on in history books.
I've always opposed the sale of nectar and intoxicating drinks. From now on, those places once known as taverns should be used to distribute food equally to all.
Flavor is irrelevant. It is enough for food to fill the stomach and contain the nutrients necessary for survival. Food is not something that should be enjoyed.
But eating is part of being alive. If you can't enjoy your food, how can you enjoy your life? I don't want to live like that.
Desire for good tasting food is mere hedonism. I don't know what that word is. It is a shameful, selfish act. Cooking must be prohibited to prevent individualistic greed. Cuisine and dining are without worth. Food is to be consumed only as fuel for work. This is its true purpose. I told the guards everything I know. I must atone for standing against reason. The punishment must be performed by my own hands. Oh, God. I must atone for my sins. I must atone. But, Mistress Tabitha, my family, forgive me. My companions atoned for their sins in this room. Now I must do the same. That is reason, but... I'm so scared. Mother, please.
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
I hope so. There has to be. Mommy! That was a child. Mommy! I'm scared! Mommy!
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Oh, we're fighting?
Not even worth my time.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl...
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
I was trying to do a thing where I would keep the light on in my room to see if the tracking's any different, and it gets really warm in my room if the light's fucking on, so I'm gonna keep the light off. Tracking's basically the light in my room.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Inominat isn't whole, and his oppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him. Process?
be it a prince or a little girl.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her, she'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa. We will need to be extremely wary.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Blade, push through!
I'll just die! You're wide open!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I'm so confused. Where the fuck am I going? Actually, I'm dumb.
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
With an entrance like this, it's almost like...
Like we're a bunch of heroes.
Hey, no fair! You're supposed to say, like what?
Prince Percival, are you all right?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
A world without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought. I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the
Oh, thank
ceremony
God.
wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Anyway. I'm not ending, by the way. I'll just be right back. 1 second. How dare.
Eleanor, did the exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen, or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
Oh.
That's 3 Nordals collected, and 1 to go.
Right.
Usually that turtle shows up right about now. What gives? Turtles, loiters, embroiders?
You mean, the Turtles is late because he's taking too much time getting a new design for his robe?
I knew you could follow along, my dear little oyster.
Should we wait for him a bit longer? I'm sure your sister's reply has to be arriving soon.
I don't write her those letters expecting to get a reply. They're more like an apology for not coming home to see her.
But you can't go home because of the Reaper's curse, right? So why do you need to send letters and gifts?
Soon after I left, my sister wrote me a letter. She said, "I don't care if it's dangerous. I want to be with you." Maybe the old me, once I realized there was no fixing this curse, would have gone home prepared to do everything in my power to protect her. But I'm not the old me. Haven't been since I met Ifrit and his crew.
I understand. You found your place on that ship. Even if you lifted the curse, you wouldn't move back home.
Do you think your sister knows that?
I haven't told her directly, but I'm sure she's realized it. She's smart, and she's empathetic. That's why she never sends me a reply.
You mean because she respects that you've chosen your way of life?
That's probably how she sees it, yes. But understanding does not preclude loneliness. I think she doesn't reply as a way of showing that she disapproves.
And you keep on sending those letters by way of atonement.
I don't think it's anything so noble as that, but sure. You're probably not too far off the mark.
A brother writing letters knowing he'll never get a reply. And a sister waiting for a brother she knows will never come home.
You two make it so damn complicated. Just talk it out face to face and make up already. It's not that hard. At least the person you care about is still alive.
Velvet.
Are we done here? Let's go.
Okay.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Show up.
Oh my god, therapy cat. Oh, not again.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Innominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late, not just Northgand.
Colder? Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business.
Oh.
That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits, or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
My studies at the capital taught me that old fishing techniques came from trial and observation. With your traditional skills and my modern knowledge, we can start a revolution in the art of fishing. Nothing makes Dad prouder that you want to follow in my footsteps. That is a selfish emotion. It stands against reason. Oh, my head. Dad? Dad, are you alright? I used to trade a great profit for myself. I must atone for my sins. I must atone. North of here is completely covered in ice drifts. You used to be able to sail to Berseria even in the dead of winter, but I don't actually remember how that fucking town is pronounced. A lot of folks are daydreaming these days. Snap out of it and get to work, people. Reason and order. Huh? What did I just say? If you don't get your head out of the clouds, I'll give you a gentle reminder. With my fists. Phew, maintenance on the ships and port is really taking shape. Yeah, it's funny, but the fire actually had the effect of bringing everyone in the town together. Although now we have the cold to deal with. If the ice drifts go any further south, all our hard work will have been for nothing. There's only so much people can do. Past that, we can only hope and pray to the Great Empyrean. My daughter living in Logres had a baby. I'm off to see my new grandchild. Congratulations all around. But the Lord of Calamity is still out there, remember? Are you sure it's a good time to be traveling? That does worry me, but if the shepherd is in the capital, it has to be safe, right? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure it'll be fine. What should I bring as a gift? Oh, I just can't wait.
Did you hear that Moloch they were doing experiments on finally broke?
Yeah. You mean the one where they were trying to combine multiple smaller Malachim into one giant Moloch? I always figured it was a waste of time.
Turns out it not only looked like a freak, but its shackled mind snapped, leaving the thing feral.
Oh? Guess they'll have to dispose of it.
Yeah. For now, they've moved it out to the Faldee's ruins. They're repurposing it as a test target for a new Moloch art and development.
At least we'll be able to get some valuable data out of it.
Using Malachim for their own ends. Is there no line they won't cross?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything unnecessary.
Oh? Like what?
Like thinking about bringing mercy to a broken Moloch.
What I think is necessary and what actions I take are for me to decide.
Eisen!
That exorcist said they were using the Moloch to get data on a new Moloch art. If it were complete, they could use it against us. Stopping that wouldn't be a waste of our time, would it?
You think you know just what to say to me, don't you?
I'm just stating the truth.
Just so we're clear, we're not going to rescue it.
No argument here.
The Lord of Calamity must be the one spreading demon blight. I can feel it in my bones. It must be a fact. My husband left to find work and hasn't written me lately. You think he's forgotten about me? That experimental Moloch may be broken, but it's still stronger than a demon. To think that they have such power. Sealing away their minds and tethering them really was for the good of humanity. The time of tranquility has come. Empyrean and Ominot's creation is manifest. Time tranquility has come. The paradise of Shepherd Artorias is nigh. Fuck Artori. I received a missive from the capital stating the ceremony of suppression has begun. I have no idea what it might mean. I'm afraid we haven't been told much of anything. They've only said that the Lord Shepherd would be taking command.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Yes, Father. I am here.
No, I wasn't talking to you. Surely an exorcist has nothing to repent. Truly, the sinners are those people you're with, who come into this cathedral and say whatever they please.
No, Father. I've done a great many things that I regret. For instance, I once put blind, unquestioning faith in the Abbey's ideals of reason and justice. In making any decision, I used not my head, or my gut, or my heart, but instead relied on the Abbey's answers. I lorded my authority over those I thought to be below me, when I didn't even know the truth of how things actually worked.
What?
I was telling other people how to live their lives, when I needed to look at my own flaws instead. But I won't repent for my past deeds. To seek forgiveness from the Empyreans would be to repeat those very same mistakes. I will follow my own judgment now, as I strive to make amends for the misdeeds and regrets of my past.
Please, Lady Exorcist, listen to my confession, for I have much to repent.
Huh? Father, why are you crying?
I will try to be a better man. Happen?
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder, the long-armed crab's habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh, sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there!
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
Well, I'm off to go fishing. Be careful not to space out. You might fall in. Understood. The failure of the individual harms the many. I will ensure I perform my tasks adequately. Dad, I just told you not to space out. Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Tranquil order. Something happened when I sent letters to some merchant friends in Midgand recently. When I got their replies, they'd all written the absolute bare minimum needed. Maybe it's just an elaborate joke, but I can't help but feel offended there's no way to correspond, is it? I'm fed up with the Abbey. They haven't even stopped the Lord of Calamity. Oh, that makes me mad too. If they can't kill him, how are good citizens like us supposed to sleep soundly at night? It's just useless.
We opened our arms and welcomed that vagabond into our town. But despite our kindness, he robbed us, started fights, caused trouble. Then he stole a boat and escaped. But I was the one that let him go. I'm guilty too. We have to be strict with criminals.
Rogues always seem to drift into Hellevese, don't they?
Huh? Were we talking about something?
Wait, did you forget what you just said?
Yeah, I hope I didn't say anything strange.
We were talking about how nice of a guy you were.
Huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Huh?
Oh, it's the fucking horse. Okay. Nice guy. Come to think of it. I think Dao called me that once too. Let me talk to... Gossip around town says I'm a spy for the Abbey, but all I do is tell them when folks go against reason. If that's wrong, then I guess the Abbey's wrong too. Stuff around the owner here. Anything that you say will go straight to the Abbey's ear. Catch my drift.
I see you're at it again.
Am I that predictable?
That stance. It's called nothingness, right? A clear state of mind and all that.
Does it look meditative or something? I wish it was, but really it's the exact opposite. It brings out all my negative thoughts. My hatred, my doubts, my ego, my anger. I take up my sword to cut myself free of such wrongful emotions. At least, that's what I used to think. But that's just not possible, is it? Not for anyone. Hell, even if I could let go of that part of myself, I'm not sure I'd want to.
Because if you let go of your desire to kill Shigure, you'd lose your purpose in life?
My spiteful thoughts, my wrongful feelings, my pride, my inner contradictions. All these are parts of who I am. Through practice, I learned to embrace who I am, the good and the bad, and become the swordsman only I can be. That's the only way I will achieve what cannot be done. Defeating Shigure.
And Shigure. He's already at peace with his inner self.
Exactly. And so are you.
You really think so?
I do. That's why I will never give up. Besides, I still need to repay my debt to you.
Well, I look forward to seeing the final results. That's for sure.
If it gets any colder, no one will be able to live in Mercio. If you ask me, the whole town should move to Helavis, so why don't they? The citizens of Mercio are afraid the Helavis would demand Flamestone rights if everyone moved there. Well, there won't be any rights for them to even speak of if they freeze to death here. Everyone sees reason in their own way. Besides, if it continues to get colder, the Abbey will force them to move if they keep on refusing. This place is looking pretty run down lately. Yeah, I've got nothing to do. Maybe I should move to the capital. There would certainly be more action. I went in here. How long will it take to get to Mercio? Huh? You have to go through the Faldi's ruins and then cross half the Guyberg ice field. It's not far, but it's colder than cold, so pack that in mind. If you don't have the right supplies, you'll be marching into your own grave. Got it, thanks for the advice. Killer Rouse, the biggest volcano in the world. Spewing fire over a great snowy plain. Must be an incredible sight. I hope I get to see it at least once in my lifetime. I wouldn't bank on it, kiddo. That volcano's all the way on the other side of the Guyberg ice field. The terrain is rough, not to mention the cold you'd have to deal with. Even getting Merseria is trickier. And that's... Dropped by a cow. And that's barely halfway there.
Yeah, it's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm.
Not necessarily.
Oh, the sneezes are going around? Achoo! Oh, so cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg ice field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my training. With all the snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't supposed to feel cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and...
Achoo!
You're sneezing too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberg.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guyberg Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it!
Now give us a good show!
Sorry everyone. No sneezes here. I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
Oh.
The Abbey is telling everyone to stay away from the Palamedes ruins because a vicious demon has settled in them. It's a real nasty piece of work. Likes to call its buddies over just to devour them. And it's only getting more aggressive over time. Not even the exorcists have been able to keep it under control. If you know what's good for you, you'll all stay away from there too.
A demon that devours other demons and gets more brutal. That sounds like venomization.
If it's bringing in other demons just to eat them, then yeah. I'd bet it's acting on instinct.
Trying to live and be strong, even if that means eating its fellow demons. Why, that's positively alluring.
And how is that exactly?
You know how when it's late at night and you just know you shouldn't have that snack, but there it is and it's so tempting?
If it's been at this for a while, I bet it'll make for a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah, and if Velvet devoured it, she might become a lot stronger.
It sounds dangerous to me.
To feed or not to feed? That is the question.
What's that you're pouring out?
It's for Ifrid's memorial.
Captain, this is some good booze the first mate's been hiding away. Drink up! It's all yours!
Ha! I'll never forget you, Captain. And I'll never forget that 500 gold I loaned to you either.
And I'll always remember how hard your fists were.
That's just because you screwed up all the time, Benwick.
I always meant to hit him back one day, but now I'll never have the chance. It's so unfair!
Oh, shut up. It'd be 100 years before you'd be able to knock him out. Not even Von Ifrid would wait that long for you.
Hey, I could have managed it in 50.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty lively memorial.
To death, we are as equals. It comes to us all. There's no reason to treat it as something special.
Exactly. And besides, we're all pirates here. Wherever we sail, death is always lurking beneath the waves.
You're all prepared for it.
Of course we are.
Eisen, would you mind if I said a prayer for Ifrid?
You would? He's the most terrible villain in 100 years.
That's true, but I just...
What if you prayed for Eisen's friends instead? I don't think there'd be a problem with that.
Okay. Is it all right if I pray for your friends instead, Eisen?
I'm not stopping you. Captain, I was more enriched by the days I spent sailing with you than the centuries I roamed in search of something to end my curse. Thanks for the fun, Ifrid.
Oh. Proof Eisen has settled one score. There is still payment to be made. That's part of the creed. Up. Let me out. Wait, was this here before? Wait, is it literally just fishing? Oh, God.
Finish this now. It's the demon-eating demon.
The more it eats, the more ferocious it gets, right?
I'd rather not find out. Let's take it down, fast. Let's go!
But I'm this close. I want this! Form zero! Okay, see this? Getting
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Whew. I don't know how, but we managed to beat it. It devoured other demons purely by instinct. Sounds kind of like me, doesn't it?
So you've eaten a few cows, or demons, whatever. When you're hungry, you eat. The only ones who put any moral weight on it are humans. Personally, I wouldn't sweat it too much. What are you trying to say?
It's fine. I don't really care if I'm seen as a bad guy.
I don't really know how to put it, but I sensed a kind of strength inside that demon. Like a determination to continue living. It was powerful and frightening, but I don't think it was bad.
Figures.
You're strong, but I'm stronger. This must be that experimental Moloch.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Thermal skewer! Rise on there! Do it again! Here's true! Fire the top!
Let's go!
Ready to feel the fire the top! Do it again, Stormer! Thermal skewer!
I enter the fray.
Blade of Heaven's will pierce mine enemies! Divine Favor! Fierce Stigma! Better watch your step! Crushing Weight! Fierce Stigma! Collider Ray! Crushing Weight! Fierce Darting Light!
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
So what? They were trying to make an enormous bovine Moloch? Was that the best the Abbey could think up?
As if robbing our free will wasn't enough. Now they're trying to reshape Malachine.
I'm so sorry, Eisen. What they did here was terrible.
I don't really care about the callous experimentation. If the Malachine participated by their own free will, then sure, that's their choice. But this one had its free will locked away, and was used and discarded like a mere tool. That's what I can never forgive. And the Abbey is treating countless Malachim the same way.
Sounds like this has gotten you all fired up. Maybe I'm glad we came here.
Oh, believe me, I've been fired up for a good long time. Ever since I decided how I want to live my life.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mercio.
And once we're past Mercio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killaros.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh. Oh. Oh my fucking god, let me leave. God fucking damn it, I hate this game.
This is ridiculous.
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep? I was 10 freaking minutes late. It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart.
Hey,
Sure, whatever. If you got business here, go on in.
yeah, we'll do that.
They'll pay for this.
Curse the town folk. You'll pay for this, I swear.
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be found here on Mount Killerhouse.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the two souls here will surely destroy the town. Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment. I'd rather have that strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid. Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Right. The question is, can we wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
Are you sure?
Yes. I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him. This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul.
If we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigure's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Old man Melchior, too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence. You're truly ready to take on 2 legates at once?
I was born ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression party, this is the perfect chance to take them out.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it? Now you're catching on.
All right. Leave it to me.
So, I'm all stoked for the god waking, but what's the plan?
The road to the volcano is on the other side of town. Let's start by taking a quick look around.
I'll be right back. Once again, can I fucking quit this game? Is it too late to quit? I'm gonna keep asking this. Or until Spider-Man 2 comes out, whichever one happens first.
The gatekeeper, he wasn't mean to you, was he?
He was pretty angry about being forced to watch the gate, but he let us pass through no problem.
I know that being forced to be on watch for 3 days straight is excessively harsh, but still. He wandered here from another town one day. He barely ever does any work and has a habit of pilfering things. He skipped out on his duties in the Flamestone mines, and while we were busy working, he was sneaking into our empty houses to steal things.
So that's why you made him stand at the edge of the village.
Bro, then he fucking deserves to be out there for 3 days.
We told him that
Jesus.
if he doesn't like it, he can leave.
Still, is he actually accomplishing anything out there?
He may be bold enough to rob us, but he's a real coward. If a demon showed up, he'd shut the gates and come running. He doesn't have anywhere else to go, so we're hoping that eventually he'll realize the error of his ways.
If you keep forcing him to stand out there in the cold, he might find another place to go. The afterlife.
Oh my god. Punishments here are harsh, but that's for the best, since this is a harsh place to live. If we don't put our all into helping each other out, we won't survive. I want everyone to understand that. Everyone is ready to lend a hand. That's the mayor. I keep forgetting how this fucking town is pronounced. Erchio? I think I've been saying it right, but I don't remember. A way of life, and I'm proud of it.
Have you heard the rumors about the Lord of Calamity?
No. What rumors?
That deadly demon whose rampage began in Hell.
Bro, I love how Velvet
finally
pretends
got her.
not
I heard
to
that
know
she
that
bites
she is the
anyone who
Lord of
meets her
Calamity.
gaze, that she devours humans as a snack, and that she has the head of a wolf. I was terrified of what might
Head of
happen
a
if she
wolf?
showed up here. Now,
Where did
I can
that
finally
rumor
rest
come
easy,
from?
knowing that she's gone.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get bitten, that's for sure.
I mean, Velvet would probably bite you, but she ain't a wolf.
I don't want a demon to kill me.
Definitely not. In fact, if you ever meet one, you should run. fast.
If I ever ran across a demon, I'd drop everything and run for my life. What's the point of dying? The world's seen better days, but there's still plenty of good stuff in it. I love how his name is just Man. Okay, Man. There. I bet you all grew up in places where you didn't get much snow. Haha, it's easy to tell from the way you walk. I'm just walking this.
Mercio has been getting colder every year.
Mercio, I have been saying
We used
it
to have a
correctly.
spring and summer.
I just
Short though they
assumed.
were.
Now we're the town of eternal winter. It sounds like a tough place to live.
Still, Flamestone is used for more than just heating. People all over the world need it, you know? That's why no matter how tough it gets, we keep on with our lives here, while holding pride in our work.
No matter how cold it gets, this place is our home. The warmth inside our hearts can keep the chill away. This town really is warm then, in body and soul. Oh, I like the way you talk.
Make sure to take a dip in our hot spring before you leave. Oh, here's a tip.
Is the hot spring even
water is
still
scalding
hot?
So put some snow in to lower the temperature. Snow in the tub. Got it?
What the fuck? Sir, are you okay? The hot springs of Mercio are really nice, but I've heard of better. There's supposed to be a bathhouse so relaxing that makes you forget everything. Assuming such a place really exists, I'd like to visit it. I was having a day. This hot spring is great for your skin. Bathing in it will make it soft and smooth, so I recommend it to all the young ladies. Neptunes. The ice has finally blocked the port completely. Hey, do you think the sudden cold could be a curse from Musafi? I feel like it's Musafi. I fucking hate pronouncing shit in this game. Used to revere Mount Kiloraus as the body of Flame Empyrean Musafi. I think it is Musafi. I know I've seen it before. I know someone has said it. I don't fucking remember how it's pronounced, though. Nothing like this happened back then. I'll hear no more of such talk. Are you trying to attract the Abbey's attention? Of course not, but our town is...
What a peaceful, serene place.
You sure it isn't
That scared
just the
me.
snow?
I'm like, why the fuck did this happen?
Well,
Like, why did I stop?
Pretty too.
But that doesn't guarantee the citizens will be.
Not you too, Eisen.
Well, they're kind enough to let a shirker stand out in the cold for 3 days.
He might have been up to no good. Every town has sunny spots and shadows.
I'm well aware of that, but...
This discussion isn't leading anywhere. We'll know once we go see for ourselves. Just think of it like your old job. Investigate and find the truth.
Yes, I believe I shall.
Deadly Mountain? Blood spraying crystal. Say wonton? Wonton's not spelled like that. Wonton has an O at the beginning? I think. Do I know what a wonton is? I'm questioning all of my knowledge now. Look, we made a snow hut all by ourselves. It's pretty great, right? We're going to eat it in later. Eat in it later. Have you ever seen lights like the ones in this town? They run on gas from the hot springs. and can even move thanks to the power of the steam. They stop things freezing and get rid of snow for us. Steam power? What an invention! Isn't it though? Human innovation is something else. For drugs. You can see the aurora at night here. It's a beautiful sight, and you always see new shapes and colors. I've been watching it since I was a baby, and I never get tired of it. Be sure to see it for yourself, then you'll understand why a place like this is worth saving. I wanted to go Mount Killer House, but it was just so cold I got out on the Guyberg ice field. As soon as I set foot outside the cave at the end of the town, I knew I had to turn back. I made the right choice. One moment of carelessness means death out there. Nights under the aurora are so romantic. Hehe, I'm afraid I'll burn up. You have a special... That why?
Demons! There are demons in town! Ah!
Everyone, run away!
Damn it!
Well, this took a turn.
Gate watch. He's the one who turned into a demon!
Now's your chance. Run!
Sorry, but you're going to help me.
Thank you so much. How can we ever repay you?
I have a message for the Abbey's legates. On the next Scarlet Night, I will offer a sacrifice to Mount Killerhouse and strip Inominat of his power.
I dare them to try and stop me!
She just ate the demon with her arm. She's...
I am corruption made flesh! Velvet, the Lord of Calamity!
This city is ours. Flee to the south, puny humans, while your tears dump the snow! The demon lord of chaos! Hurry, before our dark mistress sucks the marrow from your very bones!
She'll eat us all! Run for it!
That was splendid. We should do this more often.
It went well, except
Ow! What was that for?
there will be no sucking of marrow. My sister taught me proper table manners.
Oh, what a waste. The marrow's the tastiest part.
It kinda is.
At least now the citizens of Mershio won't be swept up in our fight.
They already are. We just tore their homes and livelihoods away. This wasn't for them. This was to summon the legates here. That's all.
Even so, I thank you for what you've done, O fearsome Lord of Calamity.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, O exalted praetor of the Abbey.
A whole crowd of people were fleeing south. What happened?
Benwick, why are you here?
I had a delivery for the first mate.
Why is Benwick here?
Kurogane and Kamoana are here too.
You brought Kamoana?
She absolutely insisted on following me. Poor kid said she had a dream that you died, Eleanor.
Kamoana.
How long do we have until Shigure and the others get here?
Given the distance, my guess is they won't show up until the Scarlet Night.
Then I think I'll make use of that time. Kurogane wanted me for something, I take it?
That's what he said.
All right then. Everyone go rest up.
Good idea. We've got a battle to prepare for.
This may be the last breather we get. As always, better make sure you leave no regrets.
Fee, anything could happen. Don't leave town.
Can I stay with you, Velvet?
I don't mind, but you sure?
Yeah.
Do what you like then.
We're checking to see if there's anyone still around. If anyone turns up, we'll take care of sending them to Helavis. Oh, that's odd. I thought you were plundering. Shows what you know. We're pirates, aka robbers of the high seas. If we were plundering on land, that'd make us brigands. That's oddly specific of you. Yeah, well, we're odd people. Have you only just noticed? Everyone's scattered across town. There's no cohesion at all in this bunch. I only came along because I'm worried about Kamoana. For Therian, nowhere is safe. But if I'm at her side, that might help a little. That.
Good luck.
Down. All these animals left behind. The poor little guys. Oh no! Not that I'm one to talk. Rokuro and Kurogane went up the stairs toward the sanctuary. They said they had something to do there. A long time since I last saw the Aurora. Last time I saw it, our ship was hemmed in by ice and we almost died. Okay then. Melchior volunteered to be the Savior's shadow. Who can say what he might do? If you're going to fight him, Maggie may be the key. She knows him better than anyone after all.
Writing another letter to your sister?
Nope. This time she sent one to him. Man, she hardly ever writes back. Hope this ain't a bad omen.
Shut it.
Aizen, that's great news.
I told her about all of you in my last letter. Seems she was amused. Says you sound appropriate for me, and she'd love to meet you.
Weird sister you've got.
You don't know the half of it. A girl weird enough to want to live alongside the Reaper, no matter the cost.
I'd love to meet her, too.
I'll warn you.
Touch my sister and I'll kill you. Right? Sheesh, you say that to every guy you meet.
Awfully protective.
Nah, just obsessed.
That's even worse.
We'll all go meet her together someday.
I like your confidence.
Yeah, I man the wheel of my own ship.
Aye, as do I. And all of you. And even her.
I'll do things my own way. For as long as the flame of will still burns within my breast, that'll never change. If you feel the urge to move forward, move forward. You'll meet risks and failures along the way, but you have to be true to yourself. I don't want more life lessons.
What's that sound?
It's Kurogane.
He must be forging another sword.
He certainly is. The old fellow's forging himself into a blade.
He's turning himself into a sword?
He can do that? Is that possible?
Who knows? Either way, it's what he decided to do. We had one last drink together.
You'd go that far to defeat Shigure and Stormhowl.
I would. I'll turn a friend into a sword to kill my own brother.
Depression!
I'm a jerk.
I'm in no position to judge.
I think you are. Whatever you may look like, you're human. You hate because you love, and feel as much hurt as you do anger. That's human. Kurogane is with me. He agreed to it. What our blacksmith friend feels towards Stormhowl is more than resentment. It's admiration, too.
That's why he wanted to do it. He wanted to put everything he had into one final clash.
Shigure's the same. He has that very human strength to take the good along with the bad and just keep pushing ahead. A strength that I, as a demon, can never match.
Brooding doesn't suit you, Rokuro. You wanted to be a swordsman greater than any other. That's why you fought and bled to perfect your skills. That's the sort of man you are.
Yep, that's who I am.
I like that part of you, Rokuro.
Me too. Thanks.
Honoring the will of a great man who spent centuries perfecting his craft. Will you join me in a drink? I can't. Right. We're not old enough to drink yet. Haha, well, aren't you the principled fellow? The world of humans sure is a strange one. Right, Kurogane? Oh my goodness. I'm in the town. How? Yeesh, dogs and kids will keep playing no matter how cold it gets. On a secret mission. Doing a what, Bienfu? 1,500 gold.
$98, $99, $100. Ready or not, here I come! Bring it on! Okay, gonna find you!
Having fun?
Kamawana insisted that we play, so...
Madam Eleanor! I followed Kamawana for you. She's hiding right over there.
Wow, cheating against a kid? That's low.
I didn't! Bad Bienfu! No cheating!
Huh? But when I play with Miss Makilu, she always makes me do that.
She's a terrible influence on you.
Eleanor, why aren't you looking for me?
I found you, Kamawana! And Dial!
What? No fair! See? That's cheating.
I didn't cheat. I simply utilized Bienfu's cheating. That's called strategy.
Plans must be solid and reactions flexible, right?
Right. See, Kamawana? I'm smart and strong. You don't have to worry about me.
Don't worry. I believe in you, Eleanor. I'm just worried that Bienfu will get you in trouble. Why am I the bad guy now?
I can handle Bienfu, too. Don't worry. I'll make sure everyone makes it back safe.
Okay, it's a promise.
Kamawana, if you're feeling better now, head back, okay? It's too cold, you'll go into hibernation.
No sleeping! Dial's it next, because he's a crocodile.
I'm not a crocodile, I'm a lizard.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not even close! You think crocodiles can regrow their tails?
It has to be possible. There must be a way to make a better world for everyone. Humans, demons, Malakim, and I intend to find it. It might take years. No, decades, centuries, generations. Even if it takes me millennia, I'll do it.
Playing the long game, I take it?
I believe in you, Eleanor. You'll find a way.
I will. Once I've made up my mind, nothing can stop me.
Yep.
Trust me, we know.
If you cheat, no one will trust you. Not a human, not a Moloch, and not even a demon. Do you understand, Kyle? Yes, ma'am. I won't send Bienfu to follow Orthe and Russ when we play hide-and-seek anymore. That's not hide-and-seek. That's just stalking. I'll have no part in it. I won't cheat anymore, either. I don't think I could take one of Eleanor's boring speeches.
Lord of Calamity, your schemes are your own business. But I won't stand by if Kamawana's fate is involved.
It's a bit late for that. If you mean to stop me, you'll have to strike me down first.
You asked for it.
Achoo! Ugh.
I found an inn with a nice big hot spring. Warm yourself up before you catch cold.
What a darling you are! I'll take you up on that. Gotta conserve my strength.
Good idea. Fee, want to join me?
What? No way!
No need to hold back on my account. The bath at the inn should be huge.
That's not the problem! Achoo!
See? Hurry up and get in.
I'll bathe alone, thank you. You go first.
Fine, fine.
What is it?
Just a little errand. Watch these folks for a bit, all right? Looks like you got our message.
You plan on awakening the 4 Empyreans.
Age hasn't dulled your wits, I see.
Surely you know the consequences. You know the chaos you will bring if you take that route.
Oh yeah, so much chaos. Inominat's amplified resonance will return to normal, the Malachim will regain free will. Many exorcists will lose their power to do whatever they do, and the Abbey will lose its means of control.
While the demon threat will remain unchanged.
Not only that, but the elemental balance of this world will be thrown into turmoil for hundreds of years. Earth will shift, skies will go mad, seas will swell, volcanoes will erupt. It'll be quite a show.
All of civilization will regress. The eruption of Mount Kilorus alone will rob humanity of its source of flamestone, and consequently, of gunpowder.
Sounds fun. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure mankind will think of something. Go humans, right?
Just what do you think humans are?
The wellspring of all malevolence. Thus must emotion be quelled, and reason bring order to the world, until the day that humanity can repent and overcome their sins. I get that right?
You did. Inominat was awakened for that very purpose.
We are the instruments of change, hated for our sacrifice. We are the shadow of the shepherd who brings salvation.
Will you not return to our side? You still seem to think of yourself as a maven.
I can think of nothing more boring than your ideal world.
It is a world of purity.
A garden of fake flowers, good for show and nothing else.
It's a world of order built on righteous ideals.
Those ideals are twisted! Can a flower hold beauty if it does not wilt? Can a wolf be satisfied eating grass? The thought makes me rich, as do those who wish for it, and those content to live in shackles! Let the biting bugs go ahead and eat what they want to eat. Let the weeds grow where they want to grow. Some may look down on them and scoff at their foolishness, but their unwavering wills are proof that they're alive. If that's what you call evil, then I will live and die with evil as my mantra!
Then I have no choice but to crush you.
Used to treating people as bugs, aren't you?
We got your back, Magilou.
Wait. Now is not the time. His life belongs to the Lord of Calamity. Melchior Maven, I'll see you at the volcano. Don't you worry. I'll be sure to be there as you breathe your last.
Very well. It will save me the trouble of having to crush you one by one.
You haven't changed at all, Master.
What a nice bath. How was the men's side?
Not bad. I feel warmer now.
Hmm? Your face is all red. In there too long?
No, I feel fine. Oh,
You mind? Help me comb my hair.
can I?
Yes, please.
I mean, with hair that long, you fucking need someone to help you.
Be careful, okay? I can't contain it.
You know something, Velvet? Your hair is really beautiful. You know, that power that I have. If I could master the silver flame, I might be able to turn you back into a human.
A human, huh? If we ever had a chance to start over, I'd love to cook for you every day. My quiches are much better than anything they sell in the stores.
Okay, then I'll fetch the water and chop the firewood.
All by yourself?
Of course! I'm gonna get a lot taller soon, and I'm gonna get stronger too.
Yes, you will. I know you will.
Great! Then I'll start looking for a way to master...
No. It's too late. I've made too many sacrifices. Too many to ever come back from. I can't.
But Velvet...
Even worse, I haven't stopped. I'm willing to sacrifice others to keep going forward. If we kill Inominat, what will happen to the Therians who are part of him? Will they return to normal?
Well...
It's likely that they'll all die. I know it. I dug my own grave. But what about Kamoana and Medissa? More importantly, what about Yuffie? You are connected to him. I know I might die if I go through with this, but still I have to do it. Even if it means I have to sacrifice everyone that I know. Even you who saved me. The Lord of Calamity isn't a demon lord. She's just a selfish, horrible girl.
I have something to confess. I don't like being called Fee. I really don't. I think that name's too childish.
Luffy said the same thing to me.
I'm sure that he did. Velvet, you really don't understand boys at all.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you. Luffy said.
Is Velvet in there? Yeah, but now's not the best time.
I'm here.
Dry up. Break time's over. The legates have arrived.
Another scarlet night.
Losing your nerve, Velvet?
I think not.
Don't worry. Leave Shigure to me.
Where's Kurogane?
Here with me. Kurogane and I will cut Shigure down.
And Aizen, sorry, but Melchior's mine to eat. Got it?
Got it. But at the very least, you're gonna let me watch.
Magilo, you do whatever you want. Go nuts out there.
I'm always nuts.
Benwick, when you see your chance, take the others back to the Von Eltia and await orders.
Aye, aye.
Luffy said.
Let's go.
Eleanor, keep Laphicet safe, please.
I will. Worry not.
Let's move. We go to kill the Exorcist Legates and engulf this world in the flames of chaos!
Have a good trip. See you soon, Kay.
Proof of the will to finish the fight against the Exorcist. Once all is devoured, it will be done. Wait, am I actually at the fucking end this time? I don't know what's happening. Kurogane, what kind of fool turns himself into a blasted sword? That's so crazy, I can't help but respect it. Oh, he's crying.
Don't worry, Kamawana. There's nothing to fear here.
Fear? Are you scared about something, Medusa? You can tell me about it. I'll listen. It's just us here, and my lips are sealed. Everyone knows I'm good at keeping secrets.
All right, I guess I'll tell you.
All right, go on.
Velvet and her friends left to go fight one last battle. It's a really important fight. For you,
One
for
last
me,
battle. Is this actually the fucking end of the game?
How important is it?
Is this the end of the game, or is it the second false ending of the fucking game, and there's gonna be more?
That sounds scary.
It is. That's why I was thinking of praying for you to be safe, sweetie. No matter what happens. But it just feels strange to do that.
Strange? Why?
Well, my god was someone who'd take away the feelings of those who prayed to him.
That's silly. Wouldn't he get lonely if he had nobody to pray to him?
The last, like, 4 trophies I've gotten make it sound like I'm at the fucking end of the game, but that was 20 hours ago, so I don't fucking know.
Don't worry. I'm right here with you, Medusa. And so are Dial, and Orthy, and Russ, and even the Rhino Stacros.
Oh, Orthy and Russ.
Or maybe a kid, a lizard, 2 dogs, and a beetle aren't much to depend on.
No.
Orthy and
I think I can count
Russ.
on all of you more than I can
Best
that god at this
boys.
point. Thank you, sweetie.
Better than a god. I'm not sure I'd go that far. But if I'm ever in danger, I know my mom will come rescue me. I know she will, so don't worry about me.
You're right. Your mother will protect you. I promise.
Yep, I know it.
Oh, Kamawana, Medusa. Surely there's some way we can save Kamawana and the others.
I couldn't tell you.
I just feel like I have to do something for Kamawana.
Think they'll pick me up a souvenir? Anything is possible. They probably won't, though. They aren't very thoughtful, are they? But still, I'll be happy if they all come back safe. The rest to us. I can't guarantee we'll pick up your bones, though. Yes? Hey, Skipper, try not to use your power to make erupt on us. I can't make any promises. I don't like the epic music. What can we do with these? If we leave him here, they'll die. We should try eating one. But we decide if we're willing to take care of him.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific about Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right. What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a large quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamawana greed, right?
Medissa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus, obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me. How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see. That would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her brother to do it.
If that's true, gathering all the Therians served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type of malevolence Inominat needs, it must not be something one can find overnight.
Right. We need to attack while there's still time. Indeed. Yet...
Is something troubling you?
Yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
Go and see with your own 2 eyes. That's the only way to learn the truth about them. You're right. I like books and all, but I need to explore on my own if I'm going to really learn. Ha ha ha, if only students were as bright as you.
A merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class 4 island. Some exorcist went there, and when they came back, they were laid up in bed, having awful nightmares and saying strange things in their sleep.
What sort of things?
Stuff like the walls moving and attacking them, fairies flying in front of them. All kinds of weird.
Couldn't those just be demons they saw there?
Hey, I ain't done. Towards the end, they were talking about not wanting to see people's backs, that they hated them.
They hated backs? What could that mean?
I don't know. That's what makes it so strange.
Maybe they saw the back of some demon on the island, and they don't want to be reminded.
Your guess is as good as mine. But if you do decide to go, you'd best watch your backs.
Bit of a strange question, but how exactly does one go about watching their own?
If only I could just use my power to seal Inominat.
Looks like you're raring to go, eh, Laphicette? Just don't be too eager to help, okay? You've got a bad habit of trying to play the good guy.
Oh no, I'm not a good guy. I'm a selfish, wicked little boy.
Oh, is that so?
But if you acknowledge your own selfishness, then it's something you've chosen for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Then we have that in common. Now, all that's left is to follow your own creed. Only that.
Besides, I'm a demon. Even if you were the worst of the worst, I'd be like, cool.
Thanks, Aizen. Thanks, Rokuro.
Velvet. Don't give up on Laphicette just yet, okay?
So, you were eavesdropping on us at the inn.
Heavens! I never knew a praetor to be so utterly shameless! All right, I was. But that's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is...
I know. No matter how selfish you are, life's empty without anyone to share it with.
Correct. She's got a point.
More than anything, I don't want to give up. Not on myself.
What is all this?
Oh, calm down. It's just steam.
Really? Oh, I get it. Mount Killerhouse is melting the bottom of the glacier.
Of course. The heat and the cold are engaged in a futile war. Just like someone I know.
Why not worry about the path you're taking?
The path I'm taking? Oh, hot! Wait, beneath this ice...
Is boiling hot water.
How can you be so calm right now? One false step and we're poached!
Probably.
If you don't slip, you won't die.
For the Reaper, you're certainly optimistic.
Where's that famous apathy of yours today, Magilou?
Who cares about apathy? Especially when I got friends as depraved as you.
the sky. The snow. It's all red. So this is a scarlet night.
Pretty strange, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's not like I'm happy about it or anything.
If you're worried about Laffy or Celica, you don't need to be. I was just wondering what makes the moon turn so red.
They say the Crimson Moon is a gate to beyond, and is proof of humanity's sins.
A sign of sin, huh? Maybe the moon drinks up the innocent blood spilled by the wicked.
My, it would take a wicked mind indeed to come up with something like that.
Please, don't say such frightening things.
A scarlet night occurs whenever a full moon is in a certain position. The land and the moon pull at each other, and Earth Pulse energy spills into the sky, turning it red.
Yes, and the amount of power is said to create enough mana to affect even an Empyrean.
So that's why the ritual is done on a scarlet night.
But the world of humanity is violent, and the Earth Pulse is stained with all the blood spilled throughout history. So Rokuro's theory might have hit a little closer to the truth than expected.
Oh, a wild guess hits the mark.
Don't get used to it.
It sure does look grim, though.
Yeah.
That's the cave. I can feel a powerful earth pulse flowing inside it.
It looks like we can reach the core from there.
Fine, I'll join your little...
You want me in? Fine by me.
Understood. Let's do our best. All right, Velvet. I think it's time you let us in on your plan for how we escape if and when the volcano erupts.
There is no plan.
What? Then even if we awaken the Elemental Empyreans, we're still toast!
I'm not going to die.
Well, I'm super happy for you, but what about the rest of us?
I'm sure you'll all make it.
Don't you think you're being a bit blithe?
I doubt there'll be an eruption at all. We'll only be using the volcano's life spring to push souls into the Earth Pulse. I don't think that should have much of an impact on the volcano's activity itself.
Well, if you say so. That's a load off.
Aye. But the ancients also say that when the four Empyreans awaken, there's a great shift in the earth. If they're angry about being roused from their slumber, I don't think a volcanic eruption is something we can rule out.
See? What did I tell you?
Really, I'm sure we'll be fine. If the volcano erupts, we'll just deal with it.
You're starting to sound like Velvet.
You look sure of yourself, but I'm still nervous. It may be best to write up a will. Eisen, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, but I'm using them.
That's enough. You already know how this will turn out, right?
Oh, so you figured that out.
It wasn't hard. Besides, it's not like you have anyone to give a will to.
Oof, way to cut to the quick. Everyone ready to play? Closer! Here!
Stop fooling around.
Always be on guard.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
You better be ready. I refuse to fall here. I'll end this quickly.
was a close one.
Move it or die.
Rip them apart! Hey!
I am the prey. No escape.
Punch! 1, 2! 4 seconds!
Blade your blade. Right.
Form 6! Deception! Double hit! Form 6! Vengeance! 1, 2! Punch! Attack punch! Form 6! Cross! Fury! Hold up! Form ticket! Hurricane, see this? Nope. Fury! Too slow! I'll help you! I'm returning! Too good! Let's go! Form 2! How's that? Hurricane!
I'll help you! You don't want to make me angry. You got it! Everyone ready to play? Roaring Thunder! Roaring Thunder! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! Let him out! No escape!
I enter the fray. One down. No escape. Barrage. No escape. For 5. Form 7. Pressure. Up. Remove room. Double haze. Up. Armor crusher. Form 6. Photon. No escape. One down. Hands up. Double haze. For 4. Form 6. Style. Up. Form 2. Escape. Let's go! Armor crusher! Deception! Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder! Crush! Let's go! Hurricane! Hold up! Form 6! You're finished!
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
God damn it. Okay.
Always be on guard.
Ares, control yourself.
Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
God. No. Let me. What? What time is it? Oh. You see, I also am using my computer. I could have just looked at my computer screen, but you know. Oh. Thanks, Gmail. Okay. Actually, it's kinda late, and I have been streaming 3.5 hours. Wasn't gonna stream today, and then I turned on my computer, and here we are. So once again, this is not my actual model, but my actual model's being rigged still. So, here we are. Oh, my mouse isn't working. Hello? Technology. Oh, mouse? I can't click on anything because my mouse isn't moving. Okay, so, I'm ending here. Not sure when next stream is. Also not sure what time next stream is. Also not sure what game next stream is, and don't know when my actual model debut is. It will be at some, but this will also be up on YouTube at some point, I swear. Thanks for a follow. At the end of the stream, I apologize, I'm ending now. I also want to quit Berseria, but because I'm sad, but you know, I'm too far into the game. But until whenever I stream next, have a day.